My name is Erin Peterson. I will be starting at the University of Florida in fall 2024 to study soil and water sciences. I was encouraged to pursue higher education by my mother. As a child, my mother felt larger than life. She was so fierce, strong, and not to be messed with. Now that I'm a little older, I can see her as a person, not just as my mother. I find her story incredibly inspiring, and it is an integral part of my own story. 20 years ago, my mother, Mignonette, flew from the Philippines to the US to marry my father. She was 23 years old and had never been to another country. She didn't even know how to cook. Leaving everything she knew behind, my mother left her home and built a new one. My father, who was in the Navy, was often deployed for months at a time, leaving my mother to raise me, and eventually my younger brother, by herself. There were many nights where she had to soothe a screaming baby or anxious children alone. As a young mother in a new country without her parents or husband, I can't imagine how lonely she must have been. Not to mention, my family often moved because of my father's work. From state to state, country to country, continent to continent, my mother fostered friendships and built communities. She grew up and learned how to be a wife, a mother, and a homemaker. But more than her relationships to her husband, children, or home, my mother grew to be her own person. And that person is an inspiration to me. My mother is an ambitious woman, and in the past few years, she has been working towards a career as a dietitian. In spite of doubts from friends and family, she returned to college after more than a decade to pursue her lifelong passion of food and nutrition sciences. She is the reason I am so ambitious. My mother is a small woman, but she does not let anyone make her feel small. She is loud and strong willed and courageous. She is the oldest person in her classes, but my mother is not ashamed. This is a woman who is proud of the life she's lived and the children she's raised, and proud of herself for pursuing higher education. She is the reason I do not make myself small for other people. Most importantly, my mother is her own person. She is more than her relationships and more than her motherhood. She is that 23-year-old woman stepping foot in a new country. She is that 44-year-old woman starting a new career. She is Mignonette. She is brave and kind and wants to help people as a dietitian. This last point is especially important to me because I want to be a mother someday, but I also want to be a hydrologist. I want to be my own person, a mother and more. My mother gives me the confidence to believe that I will not lose myself or my career when I become a mother. She is my inspiration to pursue my goals. Because if my mother can chase her dreams, I can too. We'll chase them together. Thank you.